You have been appointed God's assistant for smaller, less serious everyday business. What are some of your policies and if necessary, how do you explain them to / conceal them from your boss? My main form of punishment for minor things is sending phantom vibrations to people's phones, so they think someone is calling or texting them, but really it's nothing. Barely noticeable karmic payback. Always hold the door open for someone. A closed parking spot will always be open for you. Pick up someone else's litter. Your favorite beer will always be on sale at the store when you go. Don't cover your mouth when you sneeze. One sock will always go missing from a pair. Parking karma is extremely noticeable. I have a few minor karma rules. If you treat people who are below you on the social / corporate ladder poorly, you will hit a red light every time on your way home with an inexplicably full bladder. If you microwave fish in the office cafeteria, you will have a paper cut by the end of the day. If you litter, a bird will poop on your windshield. But my main protocol is simple and prevalent. If you are a dick, people won't like you in the long term. This is the way. Let the bird poop fall on the people that litter. Besides, you might have fun aiming it at them. Main policy is the bronze rule. Treat others like you would want to be treated when it's convenient to do so. That sounds great, both very flexible and presentable. Force fields are now generated around what would have been stub toes. Paper products no longer have unintentional sharp edges. Edit. Thanks for the gold, but I'm just doing the job I was given. Salute this man. For every animal you pet, a penny. Mildly annoying people get sent to heck. Like a medium place. I create war, but it's kinda shitty and far away. I create famine, but like only your favorite restaurants are closed. I create a plague, but it's nothing horrific, just kinda like the flu. And, wait a minute. I've heard of this one before. For gosh so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten son, geez, that whosoever believeth in him should not get downvoted, but have decent karma. Johnny 3:16, the book of gosh. Gosh, geez, and holy moly. Every time you choose to be a dick you get an static electricity zap in a sensitive area. Well, your brain is pretty sensitive. Every time you're rude to waiting staff, 15 minutes is added to your waiting time in the DMV. Edit. Wow. You guys are so much fun to talk to. I'm having a good time fleshing out how this rule would work. Also, woohoo. First silver. Can't believe I get to type this out. But, you / little ranking. Thank you, kind stranger. And if you demand to see the manager, you fail your vehicle emissions test. Every time you insult somebody, you hear an indistinct thump in the middle of the night, after going to bed. Gosh, outsource my duties to a good man named Ned Flanders. Oh, and I'd take a cut, just for explaining to him the lazy tricks of the trade. If he outsources further it doesn't matter cause pyramid. I'd like to file a complaint against one of your employees. This dude's evil. Hello. Welcome to Gosh's prayer service. We are experiencing higher prayer volumes than normal. It may take us longer to answer your request. To speak to God, say God please. To reach the office of Gosh please say Gosh please. To inquire about your purgatory status please say purgatory wait status. And say your unique purgatory code. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Please note we are experiencing higher prayer volumes than normal. It may take us longer to answer your request. To speak to God, say God please. To reach the office of Gosh please say Gosh please. To inquire about your purgatory status please say purgatory wait status. And say your unique purgatory code. Did you say Gosh please? Hello. Welcome to Gosh's prayer service. We are experiencing higher prayer volumes than normal. It may take us longer to answer your request. To speak to God, say God please. To reach the office of Gosh please say Gosh please. To inquire about your purgatory status please say purgatory wait status. And say your unique purgatory code. I'm sorry, your prayer has timed out. Bye bye. I need a recording of this now. The origin of the word Bible is Latin, biblio, but some people were leaning towards bubble instead of Bible. My holy book is now the bubble, pronounced bubble. Can we pronounce it bubble? I control all the lottery wins that are under £100. I mainly give it to people who need to catch a break, like those who are a few days away from payday and have run out of bread, or someone who's had a bad day and just needs one nice thing to happen. I explain it to the big guy in the sky as modern day manna from heaven. Hand it all off to goodness. I tried that back when I was working as a gosh, and wouldn't you know it, she just pawned the workload off on a new golly that started last week. If you use gosh's name in vain, you're going straight to heck. Asterisk why you get danged to heck. If it's technically yours, it's fine to take it. Penises shrivel up and fall off if you've used them for rape. It's a really painful process and lasts for months. So this is a McDonald's. The scrudding as doucheback policy. Bad luck befalls upon people who can be termed scrudding a douchebags. That is, people who say offensive things and determine if they were joking based on others' reactions. The dumbest luck policy. Dumbuses have extremely good luck just out of pity for them. No, because then dumbuses reproduce, and that's how we ended up in this situation today. Every 8 years gum gets a little mintier. I'll just delegate all of this to my son. Jeez. This made me laugh way harder than it should. Slow cars in the fast lane on the highway will immediately feel the intense need to take a massive dump. If two slow cars riding side by side make it impossible to pass, they both get the runs. It's pronounced backquote Josh. All glory hogs in team sports shall always get higher than average change on self-checkout machines, i.e. 57p change you get 10, 5p's and 7, 1p's, rather than a 50p, 5p and a 2p. I swear they fucking do this anyway, and it's not because of your rule, because I'm shit at team sports so can't be a glory hog. My position at football in school was left back, in the dressing room. Pets functionally live the same lifespan as their people and age with them. However, if a pet is mistreated, your life gets shorter to match this. The pet decides their person, and everyone gets at least one that they can live with. Someone doesn't get a dog. If you are allergic to all animals, one miraculously doesn't make you sick. However, again, if you go around hurting pets, you lose years off your life, even if it isn't your pet. If a beloved pet gets killed by natural causes, eaten by a wild animal, car accident, like legit an accident, or natural disaster, or vice versa, then the pet or person will be reincarnated, and will find each other again. The pet decides where you go after life. They can send you to hell, heck yeah, idiom, heaven, awful heaven. Or they can reincarnate you both, if they think you need a second shot. Example, you both starved to death, both died in a natural disaster, etc. Finally, someone putting power in the paws of the ones that can judge us the best. I made evolution. It is my excuse to try and help some of the poor creatures God created when he was drunk. Well, didn't help humans much, cause they just killing each other cause of it. You should have kept them as apes. So in the end your boss was better while drunk. It's not a sin, unless witnessed by at least 2 other people. This is actually how Jewish court of law punished people. It required 2 witnesses and a warning of the connection between the crime and punishment, otherwise no conviction. Fat storing in bodies is no longer a thing. The body takes exactly what it needs, and shits out rest. Nachos for all. Monkey's paw. We all die if we don't eat for half a day. Strapline of my email backquote I can't be everywhere. Every time someone you work with steals credit for your efforts, your boss automatically knows you were the one responsible and thanks you. Edit. My friend says also the credit stealer loses 0.1 IQ point per offense. And then I say, you get those IQ points added. If you don't say please and thank you, prepare for many red lights and mosquito bites. For those that do, green lights and smoke moves away from you during BBQs. In some places in Namibia, a fire smoke following you means you're guilty of something. Wait, if I disobey him, am I going to heck? Where the account is always blowing lukewarm air in the weather channel. Actual weather is the only channel. Not really an answer, but try posting this on r/writing prompts. This can be a great writing prompt. Eggs are sacred. But breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I would spend my time melting snowflakes until people could find their missing gloves. Pedophiles die automatically. No child should have to bear that. This should be changed to pedos who actually would act on it, because if they try and get help to stop wanting that, they deserve to live, because they recognized something wrong with them, and ended it, before they hurt someone. Reddit mods now must pass a comprehensive psychiatric evaluation to prove that they are able to handle fake power without it going to their heads. People who cut in lines are forced to wait twice as long when calling tech support. There is no I in help my local sports team. I'm gonna apparent a guy named Gorsh to do all the microscopic, silly everyday business. Stupid people aren't allowed to breed. This will prevent the spread of stupidity. Define stupid. Because if it's what I personally consider to be stupid, the world population would drop from 7 billion to 120,000 real quick. All humans have resistance 1 to protect against insects, and any food an antivax/Karen ever gets will always be just so slightly overcooked that it is annoying, but you can't report it to the manager. Once they have kids, an angel will seize control of their mind at an opportune moment and make them commit a crime which stops them from being legally able to raise the kid. Anyone who gets hurt in the process of the crime miraculously heals in a couple of days with only scars for show. Money from an anonymous source, me, the assistant, will be given to the person to repair the damage done to their property or to cover their medical bills with exactly $2.22. That will be my calling number minus 222. Left over. No one can die from this crime. Any person who is truly a good person in their heart gets 1 extra life if they die. Miraculous recovery. If someone is feeling suicidal and is alone, an angel speaks to them and tells them this is their only chance in life, unless they have an intent of bringing someone else down with them. If someone is about to die, I make their last day alive the best day in their life. I dispel all negative thoughts, even thoughts such as, this happens to people who die the next day. I provide a little positive voice in the back of people's heads. If they are feeling sad or nervous, I explain this as, I will help natural selection and remove some bugs from version 2.1999999 and the next version will be known as the realm of gosh, the realm of you/Theplasticuncle. Are y'all just upvoting because I gave us resistance 1 against insects? Because that is a worthy thing to upvote for, but you should still read the rest. Holy sh**t, this blew up fast. Thanks for that. Lol, I don't do this. This post is so stupidly silly it's great. As gosh, I could only darn you to heck. Stupidity is immediately painful. If you return empty milk cartons to the fridge you're made ever so slightly infertile. Fertility rates are down all over the Western world, so I make chewing out loud and talking with food in your mouth sins that get you sent to heck. Because it's so fucking annoying I almost rip my hair out when people do it, and I know I'm not alone on this. Boss, you kinda got a bad reputation lately. They get a feeling you don't care anymore. So let's give humans the opportunity to change everything. Give humans their opportunity to change appearance and gender and let them reset all their skill points they wasted. That would cure depression and social problems. And we would have less work if we did this. So you can go back to whatever you're doing in that dark corner. P.S. I sadly can't confirm that people are missing the nice cute planet you made. My plan to make pangolins and bats taste like bacon cheeseburgers has gone very much awry. We are not accepting prayers for your sports teams. The other guys are praying too. They cancel each other out. I just wanted to say this is a very creative one, and I'm happy you asked it. I make salt and sugar less dangerous, shorten your sleep requirements before exams. I also increase the number of checkpoints in older video games, and lead Ubisoft beyond their open world formula. Also Mitch McConnell gets coronavirus, and I'd give him a 50/50 chance. Edit. Also, soon I'll be sending you my son, Jeebus. He'll work as a plumber for 30 years, until he finally gets off his ass and preaches the doctrine. Chill the fuck out, or else, before he gets a fine. If you have a perfect match, you are bound to meet them. Not too early to miss out on shit. Not too late miss a lot of IT asterisk. This would be an amazing Bruce Almighty spin-off with Morgan Freeman and Kevin Hart. Edit. Gosh almighty, anyone. Taco Tuesday includes a free burrito. If you're a generally cool who is decent to other people, when confronted, I explain to God. To be fair, I was trying to keep it under wraps. I want to impress my new boss, so I start a little easy to contain virus in a fish market in Wuhan, just to get people to realize the value